Okay, one of the reasons I started doing these videos, these daily messages, is as someone who's studied fascism for over 40 years now, the parallels between some of the things that we know from history and what's happening now are a little concerning, to say the least. One of the big ones has to do with academic freedom. In 1933, as soon as Hitler came to power, one of the first targets of the Third Reich were college and university professors. That Hitler Youth and fascist student groups would try to out professors as Marxist or liberal or progressive or Jewish or anti-fascist, what we might call woke now, would pressure universities to fire them, would threaten them. There was even a climate of fear because of the violence that was being forced on college professors under the Third Reich. We're seeing some of that now. That there are right-wing groups that are urging students, MAGA youth and right-wing student groups, to out college professors that are not significantly loyal to the Trump administration, that may be teaching a curriculum that's critical of the status quo, that may be highlighting some of the things that are happening in the news. We have groups like Turning Point USA that are creating a list of woke college professors that are indoctrinating youth and encouraging students to go in and try to get those professors fired. We are seeing curriculum being shaped by politics. In some states, you can't even talk about LGBTQ issues or critical race theory in the classroom. We've seen professors like Ibram X. Kendi, the author of How to Be an Anti-Racist, have campaigns waged from social media to try to get him fired from his faculty position. The climate of fear is back. And so I just wanted to take a moment to talk about academic freedom. That we have had this value of academic freedom, that in the classroom, at the college and the university level, that the classroom is a safe space to talk about uncomfortable things, to be critical of power, to be able to look at the status quo or hold a mirror up to society and say, look how weird this is. Some of that's going to push some buttons and some of that's going to make people think, but there's a bunch of people that don't want to think about challenging the status quo at the moment. That they are sending in, through social media, through these far-right groups like Turning Point USA, they are sending in students to try to out professors and get them fired. The climate of fear is back. Academic freedom is a sacred principle. So to my fellow academics out there, whether you're teaching in a community college or a posh private university, hang in there and welcome to the resistance.